So you've been at Tower twice.
Yes. Yep.
When you started,
Way back. Yep. I was.
barely a child.
I think I was just 18. Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Maybe 19.
Okay.
Yep.
We used to own a computer shop in Adelaide,
Yes. Megasis.
and you came and joined us in that computer shop.
Yep. That was fun times.
And
Liked it.
you got involved in installing systems and training people.
Yeah, so, we ran the computer shop day to day, so I would do anything from retail sales to building PCs to going out and doing tower installs. Yep.
And that gave you sort of the grounding in what we do.
Yeah, so I started doing that, knew the software because I was using it in that store, and then that led to me doing sales as well, and so I was doing install, sales and training, I was doing that.
All based
The
in
work.
South Australia.
Yes, yep.
What is it about South Australia?
It's where I was born. It's where my friends and family are. It's a good place.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you live there now, but you also spent a couple of years in Victoria doing sales.
Yeah, I was trying to work out how many years I did. I think I did 4 years in Victoria.
It can't have been that long because I think you started having children at that time too.
No, that wasn't until I came back. That
Oh,
was
right.
my second
So it
round.
was a while.
Yeah. So I think I did. I think I did like 9 months kind of remotely.
Yeah.
Still in SA, but coming over and doing stints here. Then we moved here, and I think we lived here for 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you then, at the end of the time in Victoria, you went back to South Australia,
Yeah.
and then you felt you wanted to go work somewhere else for a while.
Yeah. Bit of a change. Yeah.
And that was in a corporate situation.
Yes. Yep.
Not that we're not corporate, but it was big corporate.
Yeah, well, it was, thousands of employees versus how many employees do we have? 50?
And so you did that for a while.
Yeah.
And then you rang and said,
Yeah,
is there an opportunity?
I did that for just over 12 months.
Yeah.
And then we spoke and here we are. That was 2 years ago.
So out of Adelaide now, you handle sales in South Australia and Western Australia.
Yes, SAWA, yep.
Why do you think, or how do you think your experience from that computer shop to installation and training and so on, how do you think that's prepared you for what you do today?
I guess a heap of different ways. There's the technical aspect of it, knowing how PCs work, how it all interconnects, what hardware is required, the networking requirements. It's a huge compliment to it, and the fact that I was using it, I knew every process. I was also, doing training for retailers. So I mean, the software, I've been working with it for 12 years. I know it like the back of my hand.
In a lot of business situations, the salespeople at the front line, they're the ones who find sales prospects and get them to buy the system and bring them on board as a customer. And then somewhere else in the company is the development team, and sometimes there's a disconnect between the salespeople and the development team.
Yeah.
How and this, I haven't given you a heads up on this question, but how much of an influence do you think you can have as a salesperson on what we do in terms of the software?
As far as development goes, I don't know. I guess it's largely driven by what our customers ask for.
But you're the one who hears what the customers ask for.
Well, I hear what potential customers ask for. As far as existing customers, they use the website for that. I know Johnny deals with a lot of that stuff, and he's great at it. But I hear about, I guess, questions that could lead to new development, and some of the thoughts that come out of like a sales meeting are pretty cool.
Okay. South Australia and Western Australia, two very, very different marketplaces.
Yes, they are, yeah.
And, you spend a lot of time on the road flying between the two.
Yeah, and driving when I get to different locations. Yep.
How is that?
It's good. It's a way for me to see a lot of the country. Yeah. And I went to.
So your wife might be watching this, so she may not want to know that you're spending your time.
Yeah, she doesn't want to know I've got another family in WA. No, I'm kidding. but no,
we should edit that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But no, it's good. It's good. It's great. It gives me a good balance.
How do from a contextual point of view, how do you when you're in a business in South Australia dealing with economic situations there versus Western Australia and very different economic situations? And I would imagine the states are.
It is. Like right now, it's hugely different, and you've got pockets as well. Like WA, you can have a really, really strong area, really financially sound, but then you can have some other pockets that aren't doing so well. So it's all over the place.
So when you go into a business and they are full of doom and gloom, and it's tough.
Yeah.
And their opening kind of line to you is, I just want to get out of here.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
I guess if you hear it too much, it can kind of start to affect you. But I can go from that to just speaking with another business that's incredibly positive. I spoke to a news agency, small news agency. When was it, late last week, who said their sales were up and just in magazines was up something like 40, 45, 46%. And it's, they've got tons of news agencies around them and yet they've got this great growth. So that sort of stuff makes me feel better, hearing positive stories.
Yeah. And there are plenty of good stories out there.
Oh, there are. Yeah, there's heaps.
One of the big questions that we have within the office here, when we think about you, is what is your fascination with Samsung?
Samsung, it's a good brand. It's it may not be made.
Just that all our people
to a
have
great
got,
standard, but
we've all got iPhones and iPads and I this and I that, and you are this lone.
You'll switch.
You're
I'm not alone.
person.
I'm not alone. I'm pretty sure the sales for Samsungs is actually, I think it's in front of iPhones right now.
You have a Samsung phone.
Yes.
How many times
And a
has that
Samsung
broken?
laptop.
How many times has a Samsung phone broken?
Well, that's a tricky question. It's the back plate breaks off daily, but I've had to send it in for repair once, and the screen's broken.
The screen's broken right now.
But that's
and your battery life is
that can be
about 2
blamed
hours.
on users, on the user more so than the device. Right.
We like the fact that you like Samsung because it does help us enjoy laughing about
Yep,
you.
mocking me. Yep.
That and your South Australian accent.
I don't have an accent. No, everyone says my accent is very, very Victorian.
Yeah. What do you like about being here?
I guess it's a small business. Like everyone's really close. I know I can pick up the phone and call any staff member about anything, and I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. It's a close company.
And you like that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Thank you.